Aquarius, how's it going? It's your girl Aquame, and I am here for a message for you, my Aquas, my fellow Aquas, because I am an Aquarius too. I know we need a message right now, so I'm going to bring you one. We're going to see what Spirit wants you to know. We're going to get some E-King cards. We're going to get some Oracle messages, some Tarot messages. We're going to get whatever it is that you need, right? To give you the answers, the peace of mind that you deserve in this time, right? So, what is the energy for my Aquarius? We're going to jump right in, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, all that good stuff, okay? The Vessel, ooh, number 50, the E-King. If you want more information on the meaning of this card, you can just Google E-King, I-C-H-I-N-G, I-C-H-I-N-G, and then put in 50 or 50th hexagram. You can also put in, and it'll give you definitions from various websites to help you get a better understanding of what this card means. But the Vessel, it says, from the source, good fortune, creating success. When I see that, if it's like you are the source. So you're going to get good fortune from your own success, from your own actions. Okay? A new beginning. The Vessel provides stable, robust foundations for a new life, and also the curable where the crucible, and also the crucible where you can expect to be transformed and remade. Just as wood becomes fire or raw ingredients become food, the experience of life can be blended and transmuted into a meaningful whole. And the question said, what is the vessel for transformation? What are you beginning? And what will you cook? It's like the world is open to you. You have a world of possibility in front of you right now with the vessel. You are the vessel. What are you going to cook up? What is it that you're going to begin? What is it that you're going to transform from one thing to being something so beautiful, so abundant, right? How are you going to become that caterpillar into that butterfly? Right? How long do you need to stay in that cocoon before you make a complete transformation, right? It's almost like processes, and each process is a new step. It's a new level, right? Your vessel is becoming stronger. You're reinventing yourself. You have a strong foundation and you're building up upon that. And that's beautiful. So take care of yourself, right? Take care of your vessel. Make sure that you are hydrating yourself. You are nourishing yourself. You are giving yourself love, right? You're receiving love, not just giving love. Receive love, right? You are just making yourself feel good. Nice. Beautiful energy. Let's get one of these angel cards and see what the energy is for my Aquarius. No. There's something that you have thought that you could not do, or you wanted to do, and it's something is telling you no. There's a hard no. Somebody could have told you, no, I'm not giving you funding. No, I don't like your idea. It's a hard, real hard, because it has this exclamation point on it, right? Or also with the vessel, I'm hearing, because you're taking care of your temple, right? There's certain things that you don't need in your temple. You don't need in order to make yourself successful. So you need to stay away from those things, right? Drop the temptations of needing or feeling like, oh my God, what am I going to do if I don't have something? How will I, continue to grow? How will I continue my vessel to be comfortable if I'm without something? But Spirit is telling you, you don't need it. And you know that. And this is why you're even contemplating about it. This is why you're trying to convince yourself even that maybe I do need something, when in all actuality, you don't need it. God is telling you, no, you cannot have it. You do not need it. Remove yourself away from it and continue on your journey. Continue working on your vessel. Sometimes, we get a new car, and we want the car with the bells and whistles, with the leather seats, with the automatic windows and the camera for front and parking, rear driving, all of the kinks. But guess what? A car without all of those features is still a car. It's still going to get you to where you need to go, right? And then when you get where you're going, it's going to be even more, right? Because all of that stuff on there, yeah, it can help you to get you where you're going, but how much maintenance, how much more work will you have to put in to keep that thing up, right? Being almost like in a more simpler life is something that you need to consider. And it says, if you believe. So I see here, there's like your thoughts create your reality, right? So whatever it is you tell your vessel to do, it will do it. So you have to believe that you're going to be successful. You have to believe that you're worth whatever you think it is that you're worth, right? If you feel like, hey, I have high standards, you have to believe that you are worth that, right? And you also have to be able to say, look, to show that that's even believable, right? For others to believe it. But it's like your vessel is so important. So there's things you need to stay away from, and there's things that you need to rethink. There's new ways you need to think about yourself, right? More positive images of yourself, more positive thoughts about yourself, more positive actions towards yourself. Believing in the impossible almost, right? Believing that anything is possible. Saying, I am possible, right? My vessel is possible to create such and such, right? I have the resources to manifest this thing into my life, right? And it's going to be the best thing ever. It says, what will you cook? I'm going to cook the best meatloaf. I'm going to cook the best chicken. I'm going to cook the best rice. That anybody, it's that type of energy, right? And you proceeding forward with that energy, like, yes, I can do this thing. I'm saying, I've told myself that I've set myself to believe to be true. Okay? That is powerful energy to get started. 6 minutes in just on those 3 cards. Wow. All right. If you're still here, hit that like button, guys, and comment down below how this reading is resonating with you. And do not forget to subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. And personal readings, you can check in the description box on how to get one done. But let's see what the tarot has for my dear Aquariuses. Okay, a lot of cards fell out. All right, hold on. What is the overall energy here for my Aquariuses, please, Spirit? Let me get 2 cards. Gotta cut these because they're feeling a little sticky, but I want to use them. Okay, I think that should be good. What do we have? There we go. The World. With my homeboy, the King of Cups. That's what I just heard. My homeboy. So this is like a friend. The World. With the overall energy, I feel like you're going out there. Ooh, I'm shuffling. Oh yeah, see, all of these cards want to fall out. So you're going through an emotional, creative process. You're going through a I feel like this is almost like you reinventing the wheel, but you're coming out in a way that's more expressive. You're more emotionally in tune with what you want. You're entering a phase right now with this World energy. This is going to be very much a lot of emotion coming into play, and for the good and the bad. You're going to have a lot of you have to go with the flow, I feel like, with certain things, right? But it's a sense of control, right? The ocean flows in certain cycles. It flows in certain directions. It does what it needs to do. It's not, even though it's flowing, it's not without structure, right? So this is that sense of structure being formed. You knowing what it is that you truly want. You getting through the process with the 7 cups, right? You have to experience things to know how to handle things, to know if you like something, you dislike something, if it agrees with you, if it doesn't. It's what the 7 of cups is giving me. It's just like many different options, many different choices, many different paths, right? Many different cups to drink out of, right? To taste different flavors of something. The King of Wands is like that energy. It's like taste the flavors of the world. Right? You're being very fruitful in the sense of like, you could be traveling somewhere, right? You could be listening to people that come from different parts of the world, and you're gravitating toward that energy. You're learning, is kicking your heart into a new energy of like what is truly calling to you, right? What you feel like where you're meant to be, right? Because the King of Cups will go where he is needed and where he is meant to be. Right? If there's already something that's full and something that is, robust, the King of Cups may not go there because there's nothing for him to, like, his cups will be capped. He won't have any growth because there's no room. So this is being in that sense of having room to flourish, having room to showcase, having room to express your heart, having room to try, like I said, different flavors. Right? You don't have to stick with one thing, I'm hearing. You can go around the wheel, right? Now it's time for you to try something else. Now it's time for you to try something else. Now it's time for you to try something else. This is a never-ending process of trying something and expecting to get the most out of it. Whether it's a bad experience or a good experience, there's something for you to get out of every experience we have in this world. Even if it's the most happiest experience in your life, it's letting you know, hey, you're capable of being happy. You're capable of accomplishing something. You're capable of, your friends wanting to celebrate you and having good people and energy around you, right? Or it could be, hey, I don't like this emotional space, right? I'm feeling drained. I'm feeling like I'm having to pour too much into something, right? So then you're learning that about yourself and what you can accept and what you won't accept, right? How your cups need to be filled, what flavors you like in your cup, right? It's just like that. You're almost relearning your own self. You're learning from who the source is, right? It says from the source is good fortune, creating success. So you are the source of this creation. You are the source of this fortune. You are the source. You are the vessel in which your happiness will come from. Okay. I'm all over the place here. So you have the Magician also with the Three of Wands, and that is just a beautiful energy. I feel like this is having like you have multiple wands here, right? The Magician holds a wand up in the air, right? He has a wand on the table. He has his wand, his double-sided wand here. So there's a lot of energy. That's where the power is like almost exerted out of. Not almost, it is. So your wand energy is the physical labor, right? So you're doing a lot. You're changing up a lot. You're realizing a lot about yourself. You're realizing what you want to be, where you want to be, who you want to be with. You're realizing how comfortable you are with what you currently have. And if you really need more, it's like you're doing almost like you're trying out, again, all this, trying out this new energy, trying out your new skills, trying out saying, oh my God, you know what? I've always wanted to go scuba diving, and I'm going to experience that. I have the power to make that happen. I have the willpower. I have the want. I have the need to fulfill this energy that's being built up, right? Because the Magician energy also is about gathering things up. It's building up energies to create something powerful, right? To, like, you think of the Magician smoke, like poof, right? Something appears out of that. So it's like you have plenty of magic in your back pocket to make whatever you desire come into reality, right? But the Magician also, he's a little dirty. He has to put in that work. He can't give up easily, right? He has to make sure that he has the right formulas as well and not wasting time, because sometimes we waste our times trying to make something work that will not work because we feel like we have a power over it. But you can only control what is in your world. You can only control what is happening in your arm's reach, right? Inside of your physical vessel. Ooh. Let's see. What's the other energy here from my Aquarius? I'm going to give you a good reading here. Indecision, number 8. All right, so if you're feeling a little indecisive right now, let's see what this energy is. You're trying to pick a path. You're trying to figure out which way to go. You want to be free, but you also, there's a sense of you don't feel like you maybe have enough information, right? With the Four of Swords and the King of Swords, it's like saying, even though you want to start something, there's more information that needs to be gathered, right? You need to feel like you've maybe studied something, or you've gotten all the information. You've planned something out better, right? Because the Fool can take a risk, but the Fool needs to make sure that things are planned and sorted out. You know all the information that you need, right? So the Fool with the Knight of Pentacles is just saying to slow down for a moment so that you can make a proper decision. Even though you're ready to, you maybe feel like you're ready, right? You're like, I'm ready, but it is something that you need to continue to work on. There's some reason why you need to wait. You got the Seven of Cups again. I feel like there's something more for you to experience, right? And it's going to help you to make a decision on something. Because that Seven of Cups is here as well in this energy. But there's something happening. So you're having some sort of indecision. You don't know where to start. You don't know what to do. You don't know something, right? You haven't, but you're eager to get going, right? It's like, I don't care if I don't have all the information. I'm just eager to begin. But you got to slow down, right? Because making the wrong decision, or making decisions out of impulse versus out of stability, based off of gathering all the facts, based off of having all the resources, based off of, making sure someone's there to catch you if you make this risk, that you have someone to help you out. You have a bounce back plan. You have something that you can rely on, right? It's not just like, oh, I'm going to go out there and experience this thing and waste all my resources. No, you need to make sure everything's in order. You need to maybe wait for more information to come your way as well, so that you can make an informed decision about something, right? But once the information comes your way, I feel like you're going to be like very clear on what you want to do, because the King of Swords is there, and he gets down to the answer. He's not going to wait. The King of Wands. And once you figure out, once you get the aha moment, once you have that thing, then that's when the King of Wands comes out again. That's that energy of exertion. That's the physical labor. So it's mental power versus the physical power, plus the resources here, right? And plus also, what is your heart truly attached to? What experience is the best one for you? Which path is the best one for you, right? So there's a few different working parts here, but you'll figure it out, because the King of Wands with the Ten of Wands is just like you collecting everything. You've gotten everything that you need now, and now you're able to build the house, right? Now you're able to head in that direction. Now you're able to do something. The burdens of having to collect something, or having to build up to something, having to maybe do certain works, certain things, certain steps along the way that cause you to maybe exert yourself a little bit more, right? Maybe it didn't come so easily to you with the King of Wands and the Ten of Wands, but you never gave up, right? You never said, I'm not going to do. This is time for you to get up and go. This is time for you to make the decisions, right? After you've gathered all your information, because you've been ready. You don't want anything to stop you, but you also don't want to stop yourself. All right, so that's where the planning comes into play. That's where the resources come into play. That's where you figure out what it is that you truly want, need, and all of that. And then you get it. So, yeah, you're flying away with an idea on how to escape out of something. Right? Somebody's trying to escape out of some situation. Or trying to just get a way out. Right? They've figured out the things they need to drop. They've started maybe researching something, gaining more information. Again, that Five of Pentacles is about change. You have the power to unlock this door and make more come your way, right? The only thing that stops you from any sort of success or any sort of movement or something being stuck in some sort of way is your own self, right? Nothing else is stopping you but you. Nobody can stop you, no matter what they say, no matter how they feel about it, no matter what it is. This key is yours to use. Right? It's not for anybody else to pick it up and unlock that door. You got to do it yourself, my dear Aquarius. So that's that message. And let's see. Let's get these here. Wrap up this message with a Moonology card, please, for my Aquarius during this time. What is the message here for my Aquarius? You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. Your hard work is paying off. So, of course, like I said, if you had any concerns about, how other people are going to feel about you and what you're doing, I feel like whatever it is you're doing it for more than just you. But you're the one that has to put in the work. You're the one that has to make sure that this is done in a certain way, to make sure that all the work that has been put in results in reward or results in success. Right? So that's with that Cancer Capricorn. That's opposite energy. So understand that if you put in the work to make sure you and your loved ones are safe, that you are secure, that you guys are walking in the right path and not, being tempted by anything, is you got to put in the work. Okay? And prosperity lies ahead. Taurus energy. So there's a lot of water and earth energy here, and that's, understandable, because you have the fire and the air here, right? But you also have cups here. But this earth energy is like that groundwork, right? That's the foundation in which you're doing things. That's the work that you're putting in, all right, and getting some sort of result. You have to dig a hole to plant a seed. You plant a seed, you cover up the hole, you water it, you wait for it, you allow the sun to shine on it, you allow and you do, and you don't just sit there, and you make sure you check in, and you make sure that it's just like all those little things. And prosperity will always be there for you. It's not just a one-time thing, it's a consistent thing because of the efforts that you put in, right? Because you're trying to make sure that you and all your friends and family are safe, that you guys have what it is that you need, because you're capable of that. And this is all new moon energy, so it's a energy of a clean slate, something being fresh, wiped clean. So when you make this choice, it will be a choice that sets you on a path where you have a clean slate, where you have an energy of that world card is there. So there's a new adventure coming along. You have the Fool card and the Magician, so something ending so something else can begin. The cycles of life are changing with you in the benefit chair. So that is your message, my dear Aquarius. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button. I'll be back with more, but for now, bye guys.